If you're looking for a Bluetooth mouse for your Mac, then you're in the right place because in this video, we're gonna look at 5 of my favorite Bluetooth mouse options. The first mouse that I've got to recommend is the Logitech MX Master 3S. This is my personal favorite mouse and the one that I use on a day-to-day basis because it's so comfortable. So ergonomics is the name of the game with the MX Master 3S. This mouse puts your hand in a very comfortable position. It's got a spot for your thumb on the side of it. There's a horizontal scroll wheel on the side, vertical scroll on the top, and you also get a couple customizable buttons on the side of it and the top too, so you can customize all the different functions of this using the Logi Options Plus app. Also, the charging port is on the front. It uses USB-C, so you can actually use the mouse while it's charging too. You can pair it with up to 3 devices just by flipping it over and using the easy switch button on the back of it to change between devices. Probably the biggest weakness of this mouse is one, some people don't like the shape of it. They don't find it to be comfortable. Another weakness is I don't really like the scroll wheel on it. You can change between the ratcheting scroll and the free spinning, and I just find it to not be the best scroll wheel. I wish it had the same scroll wheel as the MX Anywhere 3S. That one just works a little bit better to me. But you get really great battery life out of this, and it also allows you to use Apple's gestures just by pressing a button on the side where your thumb goes, and then you can move the mouse over or up or down or any direction. Really great mouse, the MX Master 3S. Comes in at about $100 typically. If you're interested in buying any of the mouses in this video, I have links to buy it in the description below. One other small con to the MX Master 3S is it's not super portable because it is a little bit taller. So this is better for a workstation or to keep in an office where you're not actually moving it. But the little brother to the MX Master 3S is the MX Anywhere 3S. So this one also has USB-C recharging on the top of it, a scroll wheel, a button on it that can change the function of the scroll, and there's also 2 customizable buttons on the side. What I like about the Anywhere 3S is it's still very comfortable even though it's smaller, raises your wrist up just a little bit, and it also has a really nice grip on the side of it too. So I find this mouse to be very comfortable. It just doesn't have the same level of customization and comfort as the larger MX Master 3S. But this one's gonna be quite a bit narrower, so this will be a better option if you're on the go, or if you find the MX Master 3S to be bulky and you don't want the side scroll. This is still a great mouse with the ability to pair to multiple devices. And it comes in a little cheaper. I believe this one typically goes for about $80, so it's a little bit more affordable than the MX Master 3S. The next mouse is actually not a mouse, but it is the Apple Magic Trackpad. They just came out with a new version of this that now has USB-C for pairing it, and it has an off-on switch on the back as well. What's nice about the Magic Trackpad is if you're used to having a trackpad on your laptop, then this is gonna feel just like using a laptop, but you can position this anywhere on your desk, still using all of Apple's great gestures with multiple fingers, tap to click, scrolling super easy on it. This is just very responsive. Once you try out the Magic Trackpad, you'll be really impressed with just how useful it actually is. The biggest con of the Apple Magic Trackpad is the price, and there's really no other good Bluetooth trackpad options unless you buy the Logitech Casa set that does come with a trackpad, but you can't buy it on its own. One other small con to the Magic Trackpad is it's not quite as ergonomic as some of the other options from Logitech because your hand goes down or you have to elevate your hand to use it. So it's not gonna be quite as comfortable for all day use, but it still gives you a lot of functionality. A lot of people also really love to pair the Magic Trackpad with the MX Master 3S. Use the Master 3S for work and use the trackpad for more productivity-based tasks where you don't need all the customization buttons or if you're just browsing the web. The next mouse on the list is the Apple Magic Mouse, and there is no mouse more polarizing than this one. In my review video of this, the comments are insane with how many people love or hate this mouse. This mouse is super great though because they just added USB-C to charge it, but the problem is the charging is on the bottom of the mouse. So if the mouse dies on you, you actually have to flip it over and leave it on its back like a turtle to recharge. So that's very frustrating. There's an off-on switch, it's very responsive, and there's no scroll wheel on the top of it. You just use your finger and it has a touch-sensitive surface. So you can use gestures with 2 fingers to change windows and workspaces on Mac. It's very smooth to use and scroll with. You can also enable tap to click on it. A lot of people don't think this mouse has right click, but it does. You just have to turn it on in the Apple settings. So I love the Magic Mouse. It's a blast to use, but the biggest con to it is it's not super ergonomic because of that lower angle that it sits at. So this might not be as comfortable to use all day long, but there's also plenty of people that do use this all day long. Don't knock the Apple Magic Mouse till you give it a try. The last recommendation I have is a mouse that actually was recently sent to me by Satechi to review, and this mouse kind of surprised me. It's pretty minimal and basic. It has a USB-C port on the front of it to recharge, and it can be paired to up to 1 device at a time. There's an off-on switch on the back and the pairing button. This mouse is pretty similar to the Magic Mouse, but a little bit taller. There's no glass surface on the top though. You get an actual physical scroll wheel, which I love the scroll wheel on this. It's very tactile. The biggest con of this mouse is it doesn't have the size that it really needs to be super comfortable. And also the clicking sound on it can be a little bit hollow and a little bit loud compared to the sound of some of the other mouses. So just listen to this. I'm not sure why this is so loud, but the mouse works great. It's very responsive, but there's no special features with it at all. So you don't get gesture buttons, no reprogrammable buttons, no multi-device pairing. This is just a great basic minimal Bluetooth mouse that looks good and is available in several colors. It comes in at just $30, so that's really hard to beat. And you get the USB-C port on the top of it, so you can even use it while it's plugged in. So now that we've talked about all these mouses, let's decide which one is right for you. If ergonomics is the name of the game and customization, get the MX Master 3S because in my opinion, this is the most comfortable and customizable mouse that you can get for Mac. And I also love the gestures button on the side of it. It helps me not miss the gestures on the Magic Mouse quite as much. If you want customization, but you don't want the size of the MX Master 3S, get the MX Anywhere 3S because this one also has customizable buttons on it. It's just a lot thinner and smaller than the MX Master 3S. So this one's gonna be a better option if you're on the go a lot, if you need to throw it in your backpack, and if you're going back and forth from one workspace to the next. If you really want portability and you want Apple's functionality, then get the Apple Magic Mouse because this mouse is super slim, very responsive, very great Bluetooth connection from Apple, but it's just not the most comfortable mouse to use. And if it does die on you, you're gonna have to flip it over. If you want basic and to save money, get the Satechi M1 because this mouse has everything you need and it only comes in at $30. And lastly, if you really want that laptop-like feel, get the Apple Magic Trackpad because this makes a great complement to any other mouse that we have on this list. If I missed a mouse or you have any questions about these, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear them. Like this video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any upcoming content. If you want to buy any of these, look for links to buy in the description below. Also, if you want to see my other favorite accessories for Macs, be sure to check out the recommended videos.